Hey, what's up guys? Jason Julius here, and we talk a lot about giving women full body amazing orgasms. But now let's talk about how many orgasms can a woman have? All right, so all sexually healthy women are capable of multiple full body orgasms. Us guys, if we ejaculate and we have our orgasm, we have a refractory period where prolactin goes up in our bodies and it keeps us from actually being able to even get an erection again or get aroused to even be able to have another orgasm. So we have to wait a little while, and as you get older, that wait time can even go up even more. However, women can have multiple orgasms. So how does that look, right? So women can have two different types of orgasms, a clitoral orgasm or a vaginal orgasm. A clitoral orgasm is the most common type of orgasm that women experience. That's typically how they masturbate. And the thing about clitoral orgasms, amazing orgasm. However, after she has that orgasm, she doesn't necessarily have a refractory period. However, oftentimes for a lot of women, not all of them, but for a lot of women, their clitoris becomes over-engorged and very, very sensitive after that first orgasm. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to go back and continue stimulating her there to give her another orgasm. With vaginal orgasms, which come from stimulating her G-spot or her A-spot, she can have multiple orgasms over and over and over without any refractory period. So a lot of women don't realize that they can even have a vaginal orgasm. So when you open up that opportunity for her, she's gonna be, crave sex and want to have many orgasms. Women can have countless orgasms. One particular woman that I went out with, we had just started dating, and I went home with her one night. We were fooling around and I gave her her first squirting orgasm. She never knew that she could have a squirting ejaculatory orgasm. And she was really amazed by it. So the next day she came over and she's like, we gotta do that again, we gotta do that again. And she went from never having a squirting orgasm in her life to having over 40 orgasms over probably about an 8-hour period, and was just amazed, almost like discovering this new part of her body. But that's pretty incredible. I can't imagine ejaculating 40 times in a day. That would be very draining. However, it's beautiful. It's amazing that a woman can experience these orgasms over and over. And that's not gonna be typical, giving a woman 40 orgasms in a night, but it's possible. I just wanna open your mind to that possibility. Typically if you can give her 2, 3, 4, 5 orgasms in a night, that's absolutely amazing, and more than a lot of the women out there who are not even having an orgasm during intercourse. They're capable of these amazing full body ejaculatory experiences and multiple orgasms throughout the whole experience. So hopefully you take the time to learn her body, learn how her mind plays a role in that. And another thing to be said is once she has that first orgasm, it's gonna be much easier for her to have the following orgasms, because her mind will already be in what's called orgasmic state, and it'll make her very present, very relaxed, and more capable of having continuous orgasms after the first one. So take the time to learn your woman's body and give her the pleasure that she deserves. And so hopefully you got something out of this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit subscribe, because I have a lot more content coming up. And if you don't know how to give your woman a vaginal orgasm, I do have a free video over on my blog at jasonjulius.com/squirt. So go check that out. I'll see you next time.